Well, here we are now at Sword Beach here in Normandy. We just come to the end of our first event in the Rugby World War II remembrance programme. We've had 4 days sort of fairly full on with activities where we visited various locations, we've played some rugby, we've made new friends, and we just finished with a very emotional service here in front of the Bill Mullen Piper Memorial here at Sword. I'm with my good friend Sean Eley from Wooden Spoon Charity, and as everybody knows, I'm a great supporter of what they do, and Sean behind the scenes has been a great advisor from the charity in helping World Rugby Memorial. So Sean, how do you feel the weekend has gone for you and the group as a whole?
It's been excellent, John. You know, I think we've had a great opportunity to make new friends. We had a really informative and very moving talk about Pegasus Bridge and the build up to that, and the way that so many different armed forces from around the world were involved. The fact that the locals had been included in the whole process was very moving. We went along to the museum that's near there. We saw the gliders. We saw the kind of risks that people took just by looking at those crates, flying coffins, I believe.
Yes.
Peter said they called them.
That's right.
And then we had the opportunity yesterday to play a game of rugby over at Con Rugby Club against a Normandy Barbarians side. They were a little younger than us, but we are getting used to that now. And as always, rugby was the winner. It was great. They've been the consummate hosts the whole time we've been here. And I know that you and the team have looked after us really well. So thank you very much.
No, it's been an absolute pleasure, Sean. And the great thing about yesterday was such a bond, wasn't it, with the young players from the Netherlands, yourselves, the people in Caen. You know, as you say, it was so welcoming, but also a lot of new friendships have been made. And you know, I know that we're going to meet up again later on in the project.
Yes, I mean, it was great. It was very reminiscent of 2018, the same thing you organised before over at Compiègne. Lots of nationalities present there and represented, and you know, I certainly made friends on that trip, and I know others did, and I know that our current serving and ex-service personnel are very pleased to be part of this whole process. And
that's actually one of the things about working with Wooden Spoon, because you do actually have ex-service, current serving, still, and it's the game of rugby that's bringing us together to do that charitable work also that everybody's involved in back in the UK and Ireland. And just tell us a little bit sort of about some of the projects that perhaps you're aware of.
Yeah, so the Wooden Spoon is specifically aimed at helping disadvantaged and underprivileged children over in the UK and Ireland. And there are things such as sensory rooms for children with particular limitations. They've been involved in mobility aids. They've been involved in sponsoring days out, enabling carers. And you know, some of these children need large teams to help to support them, and there isn't always that funding available. So yes, it's very humbling to be part of that charity, I have to say.
It is. Well, Sean, as always, an absolute pleasure to spend time with you. You know, we haven't seen each other enough over the last few years, but I'm sure we'll make up for that very soon. But Sean, thank you so much for coming out here to Normandy and being part of this fantastic